Have you ever wondered what the gallbladder is for, and what happens in your body when you no longer have one? Based on Scientific Review 2024 to 2026, subscribe and comment. Behind Integrative Medicine, Soledad del Prado, have you had gallbladder surgery, or are you going to? Did you know that removing this organ completely changes the way your body digests fats, regulates your liver, and even interacts with your gut bacteria? Today I'll explain, with clear science and no technical jargon, what cholecystectomy is, what really happens in your digestion, why diarrhea, bloating, or pain sometimes appear, how your liver adapts, what risk exists for the pancreas, and what you should expect in the long term. Stay until the end, because this can save you months of confusion. What is cholecystectomy, when the gallbladder is removed? Cholecystectomy is the surgery to remove the gallbladder. It is mainly performed due to gallstones, chronic inflammation, or infection. But what did the gallbladder actually do? It didn't produce bile. It only stored and concentrated it. When you ate, especially fats, the gallbladder contracted and released a concentrated burst into the intestine to emulsify and digest those fats. Without a gallbladder, the liver continues to produce bile, but there is no longer a storage tank. The bile flows directly into the intestine constantly and in a more diluted form. It's like changing from a regulated tap with a tank to a tap that is always open. And that has consequences. Without the reservoir, bile drips continuously. This can overload the intestine, especially the colon. Bile salts act like detergents. They irritate the mucosa, speed up transit, and pull water and electrolytes along. Result: the well-known bile acid diarrhea. It is watery, urgent, and sometimes explosive. It affects a significant number of patients, although in many it improves over time. But that's not all. Other common symptoms include bloating and gas, nausea or early fullness, belching and epigastric discomfort, in some cases, recurrent abdominal pain. Note, not everyone experiences this. The response is very individual and depends on your anatomy, your microbiome, and how your body adapts, metabolic adaptation, and the liver. It doesn't stay still. By losing the reservoir, more bile is lost through the stool. What does it do? It compensates by producing more bile salts. This is a real metabolic effort, but the liver is designed to adapt. Interestingly, recent studies show that this change can bring unexpected benefits in some patients: improved insulin sensitivity, reduced LDL cholesterol, and increased HDL. Improvements in glycemic control have even been observed in people with type 2 diabetes. Does it worsen fatty liver? Current evidence does not confirm this. The liver simply shifts from being a regulated producer to a constantly active one. Your body seeks a new balance, and in most cases, it achieves it. Pancreas and sphincter of ODDI dysfunction. Let's talk about the pancreas. Bile and pancreatic juice share an outlet, the ampulla of Vater, controlled by a muscular valve called the sphincter of Oddi. Without the gallbladder, the pressures in this system change. In people with particular anatomy or a sensitive sphincter, there may be bile reflux into the pancreas or sphincter spasms. This is known as sphincter of Oddi dysfunction and can cause colicky abdominal pain, even after surgery. It's not common, but it's real. If the pain persists, don't ignore it. It may require evaluation by a gastroenterologist or endoscopist. In many cases, management is medical or minimally invasive. The key is not to assume everything is normal if the pain limits your life. At 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, some patients have symptoms of post-cholecystectomy syndrome, symptoms that appear or continue after surgery. This affects 10 to 20% of patients. Why does it happen? It's not just the absence of the gallbladder. It may be due to sphincter of Oddi dysfunction, bile reflux, changes in the microbiota, diluted bile flow alters bacterial balance, favoring intestinal overgrowth, or pre-existing conditions not diagnosed before surgery. The good news: the body is plastic. Over time, the intestine and liver usually find a new balance. Diarrhea improves in many cases, the microbiome stabilizes, and digestion normalizes. Strategies such as a low-fat diet at the beginning, hydration, probiotics if there is dysbiosis, and medical follow-up are key to navigating this adaptation. Living without a gallbladder is possible. Your body adapts, In summary, living without a gallbladder is completely possible and safe, but your digestive system needs an adaptation period. Listen to your body, maintain a balanced diet, and consult your doctor if symptoms persist or limit your daily life. Maintain strategic pauses after key concepts, e.g., sphincter of Oddi, bile acid diarrhea. This content is educational and does not replace professional medical advice. Each case is unique. Always consult a gastroenterologist or surgeon if symptoms persist. Based on Scientific Review 2024 to 2026, if this video clarified your doubts, give it a like, subscribe for more accessible science and health content, and share it with someone who needs it. Have you had gallbladder surgery? Tell us your experience in the comments. See you in the next video.